throw it around scheme to a run-based scheme.
Johnson under pressure. He wants to air it out on first down. Garrett Johnson. Touchdown, Kentucky, 75. Is the entire offensive line. They have done very, very well. Boom Williams, who is averaging the
sensational job, has Grantham.
Williams averaging over 100 yards a game the last 5. Swallowed up inside after a minimal gain of. Pressure coming. Johnson trying to run for it. He's got the first down. Got a block. And out of bounds at the.
Overran to his right. He's got to stay face to face with that quarterback.
Johnson sits in the pocket, rifles it. Had his man Garrett Johnson, who caught the 75. Johnson shakes one tackler, can't get rid of a second, takes it to the 39. Excuse me. Johnson hit as he throws, the pass incomplete.
This one, he's done a wonderful job recruiting.
Steven Johnson back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Johnson back in and just got it team in the bowl game itself, especially when you have a young ball club. That pass thrown and caught beautifully by
Rally them against Austin Peay to get bowl eligible.
Snell in for the direct snap. Now he's going to throw it up for grabs. Incomplete. Nice. Johnson back in. Rifles that one through the hands of Snell in the backfield with him. Blitz coming. They'll swing it to Snell. Got a block on the corner. He's got the first down and more. Snell pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line. D. Smith finally got Boom Williams in to take the direct snap. Trying to pick his way. Flag is down. This is going to be a hold, I believe, on Coleman. Williams. Inside the 20, the 10-5. Boom. Touchdown.
From there, you lose today in your Louisville. Who knows where you're going to end up.
Fake the double reverse and the keep by Baudette.
Really impressive.
JoJo Kemp is in as a Wildcat quarterback. And he plows straight ahead, picks up about 6. 4 different players have taken snaps when you count in the Wildcats. And there again is JoJo Kemp, who's been bothered by a hand injury this year. And that's what they do the best and have all year long. Johnson, short set, right into the gut of success throwing the ball today. Pressure, Johnson straight up the middle. He kept going until somebody came near. Hand off to Snell. Option look, Johnson with a keeper, not much room. He gets as much as he
on this side of the field. I wouldn't be surprised if they run it a little bit to get started here, see if they can get a little breathing room.
Direct snap to Snell.
But the problem is
rather quick strike offense if they get it back in any time left. This looks like a double pass. And this should be interference, and it is. Now they're going to set
a complete. Conrad was never going to make that play when it was thrown by the receiver to that side. He was never going to make it. The mistake was Stacy Thomas hit him so early.
On the defense, number 32. It's a spot.
Terrible rule. This is clearly interference.
And here's Conrad coming late here. Knocks him down, but look at the ball. Look at the ball. Mike, the rule is in that if it's uncatchable, there's no one to 4th down.
Winning a piece of moot point for the first down, however. Williams dangerously close to the goal line, then breaks out and close to the sticks.
But he went
back behind Johnson. Williams straight up the middle. Gets out near the 10. Steven Johnson has thrown the ball extremely well. Pressure coming. Flanker screen. And they've got about 5 yards. Jeff Baudette, that's one of the short. Johnson throws to the outside, has the first down and more. Ryan Timmons, and Timmons shaking tacklers as he can
do a big play for Timmons.
Boom Williams back in at tailback. They fake it to him. Johnson, and they're having nothing of it. Stacy. Johnson has completed only 7 passes, but they've gone for 217 yards. Lost the ball, got it back himself. Holy cow, what a play by Johnson. Williams picks up 6. Johnson, flanker screen, got it out to Baudette. And Baudette right at the sticks to take the Wildcat snap. And Snell has the first down and more. Touchdown, Kentucky. Kentucky now trying to answer again. Williams. Nice cut up to the 20. Read option pass, tipped and caught. C.J. Conrad. Flanker screen, get it out to Johnson, who's had a couple of huge plays. For that, Jerry. Williams. That'll leave them about 6 yards shy. So he was the backup starting the season. Throws out in the flat, has a first down and more. Ryan Timmons. Williams to take a Wildcat snap. Was tripped up. Flanker screen again. Timmons. Only got about a yard that time. Good
down territory, I think, for Kentucky. Not quite in field goal range.
Boom, straight ahead. He's to the 4 yards. Blitz coming. They pick it up, and he throws for the first down. What? Quarterback draw. Can't escape the second man. Blitz coming. They pick it up. Pass for the end zone. Knocked away again. Chucky Williams.
And my thinking would be Baker Mayfield, who's off this week. If he surges next week against Oklahoma State, and Oklahoma gets a big win, and let's look somewhere else.
That would be a shame for Jackson if that is held against him.
For sure, but it's people who are voting.
Snell is still in at running back on now, or tailback at 3rd and 2, and he picks his way for a first down into Louisville territory.
And here's where in the 4th quarter.
This game is so close statistically as it is on the scoreboard. Snell, Wildcat carry again. Snell dragging tacklers with him down to the 37. 27-point underdog driving to take the lead. Snell again, not this time. He'll pick up maybe 2. Snell. Nothing there. One of the Wildcat snap. Cutting to the outside is Kemp. And Kemp close to a first down.
Lane, huge momentum change. And for a player trying to seal the Heisman Trophy, 2 big mistakes.
They needed about a yard. They got a young drives. Some quick, some sustained. They would love one more. Kemp taking a shotgun snap. Fakes the handoff. Rolls forward to the 22. The backfield with him. 3rd and long. Throws the out. Beautifully covered. Chucky Williams.
For that final week of the season at the least.
Johnson back in at quarterback. Blitz coming. And he's hit as he throws. Dumped in the middle of the... Fake the flanker screen. Throw inside. Couple of yards and no more. factor. We're approaching the 6:50 mark. Williams. Johnson keeps it after a nice fake. Johnson still on his feet, has a first down and more. Tripped up at the 43. He wasn't going to. Shotgun to Boom Williams. Not this time. He'll lose 3. Just yet. Snell. Ball was taken away.
The fumble, not the forearm.
Can Kentucky do anything with it? Going to run straight up the middle with Kemp, and Kemp is.
And you don't want to do anything that gives the ball back to Louisville. Overtime right now for Kentucky's not the worst.
Johnson throws a strike to midfield.
15, 20 seconds is really going to hurt you at the end. Don't save any timeouts.
Quarterback keeper. Johnson out of bounds.
Unbelievable.
McGinnis a legitimate shot. Kemp to the. I think they're looking for 5 yards. Johnson throws underneath. There's 6 more.
And now they get the timeout. I don't think you're throwing it if you're Kentucky.
Johnson hands it off. Kemp, maybe a yard.